She has left. She has literally just exited my space, this space. She's left about an hour ago. We spent 2 days together, the ex. There's lots of love present. Not a massive amount of sex, but just really talking through our feelings and just enjoying each other's companies without the pressure of the relationship. Because while being in a relationship, there was things that teethed, it was nice to just be. And in listening to her and in actually listening to what existed for her and the way she was without trying to change it, without trying to be like, oh, but you could do this better, without trying to fix it, I really understood her baseline more. Like, I saw the differences. I saw the major differences that, wow, this is like, that's not necessarily in line with my vibe anymore. And that's so different to what I used to do. Focusing on my feeling, focusing on her feelings and receiving that fully and what she's going through without trying to change it or do anything with it. Even though I've heard it many times before, like the penny dropped with this book. So I keep being in the space there. And, you know, I keep hearing things, and we've left that all I wish for her is for her to be happy and content. There's lots of things in her past that she needs to reconcile and get to sort of a blank space where we can create from. I am at blank space and I can create from. The past no longer exists in here. And I think that at the end of the day is what separates us. And the past, it has a lot of noise in it, right? There's a lot of ways of being. There's a lot of ways of, you know, defending, screaming, not screaming, substance abuse, not substance abuse, closeness, family. There's just a lot of muck. So I'd be like, here we are, we're present. Let's build something. And she would be like, oh, but let's deal with this first. And then she'd be upset and we'd try and deal with it. I'd get her into the present right here and we're like, finally we can build something, and then immediately would be transported into her past. And the biggest learning for me, and it needed to happen this way, is I've never fallen for somebody like this before. And it needed to happen that I let her in fully, that I let all the boundaries in, that I let all of that happen, and I was just... it didn't work. What I realized is how I see people is I see people as gods. When I mean as gods, I mean you are capable of anything. Not only anything for yourself, but once you get what you want for yourself, I see you creating a vibration for your community, for the people around you, and really with whatever's in your heart, changing the world based on what you have to give to it. I see people really powerfully. Now, obviously most people aren't acting as if they are God, that they make a difference, that they're up to big things. But I see them that way, and I will never see a person as small or shit. So if I do that, I'm always speaking to the most powerful portion of you. And she was the same. However, that is how I see people. That's not necessarily what I let into a relationship. And because I didn't love myself enough or didn't know what I wanted or needed, I was just like, cool, you love me, you're around, that must mean you love me. So that's good, and you say you love me. And I'm not aware to what I'm missing, what I'm needing, what I want, what I don't want. Relationships were one-sided for me. It was everything that I could give and I never wanted anything. But that's not real. I actually did want things, but I didn't know what I wanted because I wasn't looking after myself. So that's the state of affairs. She's left. I don't think I'm feeling anything right now. I think I do need to block her off all social media so I don't look at her social media. But more importantly, I think I just need to do me and the best way I can do me without her influence. I'm in a blank space. I'm in a blank space, and that's where we're at. Essentially, what I've done emotionally to myself is gone backwards a bit in the breakup. So we broke up, we're not chatting. What I've done is I've now seen her, so my heart is again going to go through a little bit of that withdrawal again. Because that's going to happen probably in the next 2 or 3 days, my aliveness, my energy is not going to be crazy, it's not going to be intense, but what will happen is I will begin to go back to that. So the rig is still number one priority. That's happening, happy days. We're 21 days in, today's day 22. I've got another 21 days here. So right now, from here, I've got 21 days, and that's to sort of reach the next section. How I'm picturing it is every time you don't allow yourself to have the wins. So I was like, just get 21 days, you're gonna look so much better, you're gonna feel so much better. But as I was getting closer to it, I was like, actually this 21 days is just like the start. It's just like creating a baseline of healthy eating. But really, I've lost a lot of weight. So my next 21 days, I'm like, this is where it really goes for it. But actually, I'm gonna trick myself towards the end of it. I'm gonna say, no, that was the beginner of the like semi, like getting your rig into great. Now this next month is where the difference is really made. And that's kind of where I'm at. So keep moving the goalpost to not allow myself to have the wins, because my biggest growth for this year is to not only finish what I started, but finish it and then some, and then some, and then some. Because if I finish it, then really finish it, then really finish it, well, then I've really can accept this win, right? So with my book, for example, it became a bestseller in like 3 different categories, kept going, but I had a mission to have it sell thousands and thousands of copies every day. And I got stuck at a business hurdle, I got into a relationship, and then I was like, I'm uncertain about restarting that. And then I kind of didn't finish it. Instead, press the accelerator on your priorities and finish it. Press the accelerator and finish that priority. So then rig will be done. Then the next one, which is cash and scale up the business to $100,000 a month safely. So it's like every time recurring, just like this, all the time. Done. And that means it could be, I get it done to like $300,000 a month. And that means $100,000 is 100% done. And then to build virality, community, actually make a difference, singing, that's next. Then have that done. But that to me is already, once I feel great in my body, I'm healthy, I'm open and communicative, like already my emotional state is great. I am proud of myself and I've reached a new level of freedom which allows me to have more access to things that I need, to hire a music producer, to hire beat makers, to have actually staff on my team curating the music career, to be able to inspire and lift other people up. So that will all take part in that. And then I'll be on that mission. I believe that once the first priority is done and the next priority is done, that third priority, I can already begin to let other energies into my space if they provide the value. Like if they move me forward, I can allow that energy space to come in. If they're not moving forward, I can't let that energy space go in. So it is important in that way. And I think that's it. I think I'm like in my logical brain right now, and that's okay. I've done a lot of feelings over the last week or two, and I've processed like a lot. So right now I'm in my logical place. I have to psychologically let her make her own mistakes. I cannot save her. She wants to make her own mistakes. She wants to live her life. She can, and I love her for it, and I understand that people need to do that. It is so hard for me to see people hurt, but that is a part of growth. While they're hurting and they're going through their own stuff, the only thing I can do is shine so bright that even the people, while they're hurting themselves, will be like, hang on, what's that light? And then they'll be like, maybe I should do more of that. So that's the way that I can impact. If I stand up really, really tall in the tallest building in the entire world, but then I reach out my hand to everybody and I go, come up here, it's great up here. That's how I can make a difference to her, to everybody. But if I sit and I'm like, no, just go to that high tower, but I'm not that high tower yet, it doesn't have the same, like, the person's like, you're saying that I can do that, but like, you're not there at the moment, and like, I know you could have been there, but you're not there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shine bright like a motherfucking diamond. But instead of coming from an ego place, is I genuinely want to show people that anything is possible. So here I am, anything is possible. New era, new me, new Andrew. Broken up, not looking for other women, not allowing myself, not interested, and deeply building a loving and connection relationship with myself. Because I need to fucking love myself. Like, I need to love who I am, what I do, what I don't do. I need to love my flaws, the things I'm working on, the things I haven't achieved, the things I have achieved, and who I am as an identity for the world. So, with that being said, welcome back to my space. I will reclaim my space. She's been here, so we need to, sage it, and we need to remove the bad spirits. I'm joking, she's not a bad spirit, but we need to do that. We need to really presence ourselves, and we're going to start a vibe. It's going to be a good vibe. Here we are. She's now no longer coming back to my house. We are no longer seeing each other in person. And the rule that I have given her is she cannot contact me. I have only one rule: until she has been 2 months sober. 0 intoxicants, not a drop of liquor, not a drop of grass, not any narcotics, not any mental health stuff, nothing. Not a drop. And until that's the case, she cannot contact me, which is good. It means that if she ever does contact me, I'll know that she's in the best headspace to be able to give me her live, real thoughts, and they aren't just full of everything else. And that's it. Here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go from blank space to beyond. Amen. Peace.